The babe was beautiful. Liriope, the river nymph, gazed at her son Narcissus. Joy warred with a tremor of fear. She sought the oracle, her heart heavy.
Wise one, what fate awaits my son so beautiful, so beloved?
He shall live long,
Liriope clung to the words.
but only if he does not see his own reflection.
Liriope trembled. What did these words mean? Such a strange condition for a long life. She returned to Narcissus, her heart clouded with dread. She would keep him safe. She would protect him from this strange fate. Narcissus grew, each year more beautiful than the last. Liriope, vigilant, kept him away from reflective surfaces. No silver mirrors, no still ponds. But she could not shield him from the world, nor from the eyes that followed him everywhere. For Narcissus was as beautiful as a summer's dawn. His laughter was like the music of birdsong, and he remained untouched by the love that swirled around him. He was kind, but distant. He would speak with those who sought him out, but he never lingered. He seemed to carry the oracle's words within him. An unseen barrier separated him from the world. Many loved Narcissus. Shepherds, their hands roughened by work, offered him the finest lambs. Nymphs, their voices like rippling streams, sang him songs of love, but Narcissus remained untouched.
Thank you.
He would thank them, his voice gentle but devoid of warmth, and then he would turn away, leaving behind a trail of heartbreak and longing. Liriope watched, her fears growing. The oracle's words echoed in her ears. She had kept him from his reflection, but what about the reflections of love in the eyes of others? Could this too be his undoing? One day, a nymph named Echo saw Narcissus. She, who had been cursed by Hera to only repeat the words of others, found herself speechless.
For the first time, she wished to speak her own words, to express the feelings that surged within her. But all she could do was echo his words, her voice a whisper of his own.
Who is there? Who speaks?
Narcissus, hearing his own words repeated back to him, grew irritated. Go away, leave me alone! Echo, her heart shattered, fled deeper into the woods. She wasted away, her voice a whisper on the wind, until all that was left was the echo of a sound. Nemesis, the goddess of retribution, heard Echo's dying sobs. She had seen Narcissus's cruelty, his indifference to the love he inspired. He deserved punishment. He would learn what it meant to love and not be loved in return.
She would show him his own reflection, not in a mirror, but in the depths of his own heart.
Nemesis lured Narcissus to a hidden pool. The water was so still it was like a sheet of glass. Narcissus, exhausted from hunting, leaned down to drink, and in the water, he saw his own reflection. He had never seen himself before. He was mesmerized. Who was this being of such beauty, with eyes that mirrored his own? He reached out, his fingers touching the cool surface of the water. The image rippled, then reformed.
Stay.
Narcissus whispered, his heart aching with a love he had never known. Days turned into nights. Narcissus didn't move, transfixed by the image in the water. He didn't eat or sleep. He just stared, consumed by a love that could never be. He wasted away, his body fading until only his voice remained. And then, in the place where he died, a flower bloomed. A single white flower with a trumpet of gold. They called it Narcissus, a reminder of the beauty and the tragedy of a love that consumed itself.